good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. It is Saturday morning. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by Suweng Saddam Maake. This man, Akitsibuko guy. Saddam, Rekao Fela, we are together on Sesam, Remo, Rirote, Sidwe.
Iswimwe.
Isingwe.
Yes,
Yeah?
togetherness. Yes.
Yeah.
Together, swim. Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you doing? Umo guy now. Upot Elizabeth
Eh,
Kapoga.
no, aga Port Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the friend Parker go job the tournament, the cricket finally today.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm talking to you now. I'm in Limpopo. One of my cousin is doing a tournament.
Yeah.
As a tournament. And so I'm here in Limpopo to support him. And then Monday, yeah, go Port Elizabeth.
Yeah,
They must win.
Mm.
Yeah, go PE. Kurumetri the supporters tsa Lesotho le Botswana ke ba lokisetsa accommodation around the stadium like the stay but the main point was we must win the game today.
We must win the game today.
Yeah, we have to win. Really, that 1-0, we made a mistake, but 1-1. But anyway, 1-1, only 1 point, the goal. And then more group near group A, we are together.
We are together.
Yeah, we are together. So now, today things must change. And then things must change now. Who's going to carry on to go to the final?
All right. I go to Medi say Baba Medi or the viewers out there. And then Obabalelo or Saddam is in the house, Ugokai, Limpopo, hotel in Kapawetala. Where are you?
Hello, everybody, you comrade and the viewers there. I'm in Limpopo, Kwabarinki, Amutapo. So when I tournament, my cousin is doing a tournament. I'm sure 2 months back. So I have to support him. As you know, we support the tournament, the township tournament. So when I support us, support the Chiefs, the Pirates, we're going to be together, and then they're more supported. But I said to them, today the show will be perfect because we need two finally T20, and then come on give a so today is a lovely day and a happy Saturday to everyone. We must win and qualify, but very important. If Parapana doesn't qualify, because now we are on one system, the global problem here, support here, we must keep on going. And then carry 7, the final. So the finally, yeah, can't be a finally with other team. Now little sort of something little put up, take little sort and put them aside, but one by one,
Yeah. But uskanya tsa Lesotho ngwana mme. Uskanya tsa Lesotho di tla o makatsa.
No, the shuttle is sharp, but they come on the wrong time.
Yeah.
We are wounded. We are wounded. When the regular player are not there, they can do the job.
Or they'll do the job. All right.
They will do the job.
All right, Saddam, we'll get there. I want us to discuss something very thorny, a little bit worrying. I don't think it worries me only. I think the majority of us, we are worried when we watch things unfold. Swallows, registered and confirmed the Bosia Marumo Gallants, we rekile. So now I'm a little bit worried what is happening, but I'm just looking around the world. Is it football still a viable business? Or we want to discuss this topic. I think I Nekenali Page Mashangu some other time. Is football still a viable business, or it's a matter of people buying football thinking that it will bring the returns? Because what Panyaza was highlighting was very worrying to say, look, we will play, and then after playing, only to find only 20 people have paid. all right? And they have to pay the stadium, they have to pay the security personnel, everything that needs to run. Yes, the PSL is giving them money from the TV rights, and that is worrying. Because remember, we know as much as I know that this is not for the first time, all right? We have seen this thing happening even before. Akitsebi, are we supposed to read something as the community out there to say, King, Bolo is not as easy as that in terms of money making? Or, you know, I remember when we were talking, Libo Page Mashangu, Page was even saying, no, it's a pity to some people, but tola the tender. Then about tola the tender now, they think or no, because it was a tender, then Abesaya football, country football, it's a different ball game altogether. So that's one phenomenon that I'm looking at. But you are not only looking at that one only, all right? If you go overseas now, you've got big teams like Man City, Newcastle. They've been bought by the people from Saudi Arabia, all right? And then you have a team like Barcelona, who are owned by the community, the supporters, the corporate. It's a collaborative effort. And then not only that, your Man United, they have listed on New York Stock Exchange, including some of the owners and so on. So is that not the sign for a football is not as easy as that? So I don't know, what could be the problem? Whoever buys team, they should come to realize or come to terms with the new reality that you know, you don't just buy if you don't have investment. And I feel sorry for Panyaza because I remember at some point Nebatot's sponsor Satelcom, they could not be allowed to use that sponsor. So that caused them a problem. I know I've seen that also Nebatot's bad way or whatever. This one, yeah. And then now it was said, no, they are sponsoring the league and so on. So if I were you, you are to advise somebody who wants to buy a team. What do you think what is happening?
Yeah, thanks, comrade. It shows that soccer is a business now. Not again type, it's a business, they're doing business. That's why when they got a tender, they come. When they got money, they come. Remember, even Tembisa, we used to have a Tembisa Classic, and it was gone, Devon, whatever. Then we support Tembisa Classic as a resident.
Bloemfontein Celtics, just like Marumo Gallants, but they will be playing from Bloemfontein. So there's quite, yeah.
Quite, they have to go over and go Tembisa, and then they go, all the things happen, Royal AM. From there, Celtic gone there, today Marumo. Just imagine, a Swallows, a team that was built in Dubai, my former team, that I support 1965 until 1970. But I feel shame. Some other thing are beyond our control. But the issue is, we as supporters, remember some loyal supporters who love the team, but you can't say anything because maybe sometimes it's the issue of membership card, the issue of merchandiser, ticket to buy, like when Panyaza say, let's imagine they pay 300,000 for one game, and then end of the day, they get nothing. And after they take the Swallows to come back, when they change the name, and then supporters they didn't join. Remember Swallows in Albert Bakal, they never joined. Only few supporters who joined. And just imagine, we spent 300,000. Stadium. When the game finished, we got 11,000. And come on, a grant. So they tell their grant, but the player, but they call electric, traveling, and everything. So today, we are no longer going to have the big team, 8 million over derby. Our original derby, it was Solos and Pirates until Chiefs come in over so to derby. But we are feel sorry because they tried, the so-called Panyada, they tried. Remember Solos Hitwaka, the way with Amorokalan Big 50. It was a good level player, Kunguma Lebana, than when I was supporting them. But at the end of the day, people must understand, especially supporters are here, they cry. Supporters, we don't have a contract to go there and say, I support this. We support the team with the love of the game. Now the supporters are, that's always what they're going to do. Can they travel to go to Bloemfontein? No, it's going to be a problem. Can they leave the Swallows alone? The spirit of Swallows no longer exists because Swallows is in Bloemfontein. The money can buy.
I think it's high time that we need to learn. You know, in life, the interior change. So everything evolves. So even in business, in football, it has changed. I've given that example that you go to Europe now, with all the monies that they have, those teams now are bought by the Saudis, right? And the Saudis comes with unlimited cash. We come here at home. We have Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns, they have unlimited cash. But this is my suspicion. I still have to be corrected if I'm wrong. Mamelodi Sundowns, I still believe it is running as an either NGO or NPO. It's controlled by the Batu Buntu, something like that. All right? Yeah. Now, on the basis of that, whatever money that they spend, they are able to claim it back from SARS. So that makes it easy for them and to have this unlimited cash. You go to Saudi Arabia, I mean, the owner of Al Ahly, he's got so much money, all right?
Yes.
And then he can buy any player. He can compete with the teams in England, all right? Patrice Motsepe is in the mining. And then, as I'm saying, my suspicion is the ownership structure of Sundowns is correct. They are benefiting out of that, all right? So that's their. Now, I think it's high time, because I remember I did interview Panyaza just after they've bought it, and then I wanted to know the structure. And then he said that the supporters were going to benefit and so on. But now, get it here, Saddam. Supporters, if Rona as a country, as we speak now, people are starving. There's problems, companies are closing. Nalo Enamona, you know very well, one of the big companies here with supermarket, they had to close, many of them. Shows how difficult the business is these days. All right. So this could be an eye-opener. I think all those guys who are in business, who are winning tenders, they need to study this phenomenon. All right. And for Barcelona to go the route that they've gone, that will have supporters owning, will have the corporate owning, you know, a collective people to create that pool of money so that they can compete. All right. So I think it's high time that our business people should study how do those people do. Running a team as an individual now is not easy. Like we said, we have lost one Tatem Lemela. Tatem Lemela has invested a lot of money in Bloemfontein Celtics. And then he passed on without even reaping the rewards. Ndate Mukwena, Mike Mukwena, Bramike invested a lot of money, and then he even passed on without reaping the rewards. All right. So we can't stop business people if they feel that I want to buy a team and so on. But I think they need to study. You know, we as the big R, our principles, our mantras are all those positive English words that starts with R. One of them is reading and research. I think they need to do a lot of research. They need to do a lot of reading and reflect and review and see whether is this viable. Because this was very, very sad. Very, very sad because I know Panyaza personally. I know from young age, he has been a Swallows fan. I remember I used to visit him there. Me as a Cosmos fan, I tried to recruit him to Cosmos, and no, and they were losing. And you know what? I know he was genuine because he loved the team. But now, the love of it only is not enough. It should be the love of it. It should also be compensated by financial issues. So I think it's high time that our business people need to study and say, is this a viable business? If I buy it, how am I going to do it? Now the Saudis, as I say, they are buying the teams all over the show. Don't be surprised they come and buy our teams here, and no one will say no when they buy because they'll be bringing money. You see, I don't know. So that's me. And then big up to Chiefs and Pirates are still holding, but I think they also need to come up with some innovation in terms of their ownership. How do they do it? Yes, I know that Chiefs have brought in Bramike, but I would go further. I've said this before, and I'll still say it again. I see Pirates and Chiefs have a very big opportunity. If they can take their teams and list in the stock market, they'll raise a lot of money. Because if they list in stock market, they will get the money, and that will enable them to beef up the brand and the team. Well, I don't want you to participate as far as that is concerned, Saddam. I don't want to put in trouble. That's my opinion. And then people will tell me whether they agree with me and say, before it's too late, if I was in the shoes of Dr. Mutaung, Dr. Ivan Koza, I'll start to study this phenomenon, this unfolding events, and say, let me anticipate and act. Let me not be caught unwanted. I was lucky, Saddam. I had an opportunity of sharing a stage with Ray Ackerman, the guy who started Pick and Pay. All right, and then he shared his approach. How did he approach the Pick and Pay business? All right, and then I like what he said. He said he was when he entered the competition was stiff. It was checkers. It was okay, and he could not compete with them. So what did he do? He went to a stock market. He went to public offering. He listed, and then he was left with small shares. I think about 10%. But that 10% were having a controlling, a decision making. No decision would be made without that 10%. All right. And then by that time, when I was with him, he had already retired. And then he was going around doing public speaking. So this is what I'm saying. For Chiefs and Pirates, I think it would be wise, least while the time is still there. That's my opinion. We want to run around. I was about to comment, Takayona. No problem.
Now I can comment.
Okay.
We must think about the other teams who doesn't have a sponsor, where they have to dip down their pocket to get money to pay players and whatever. Now we can talk. Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates, they're the backbone of PSL. Supporters of Pirates and Chiefs, we are stakeholders. That's why when we attend the games, when Chiefs play Cape Town Space, Cape Town City, whatever, Devon in Golden Arrows, ticket 100 rand. When they play another team, it's 40 rand. Sundown, when they play, ticket is 20 rand, even 10 rand, even for free. But the problem is, Sundown are doing well. They are winning. They're not week in, week out. But supporters' base is not there. The issue is somebody must deal with the supporters' issue. Because Sundown are doing well. But my problem about Sundown is when they were using that structure of say, we buy you, when you play against us, you don't play. That was not good. It was only done by Sundown. Just imagine how many players who are there. Many haters they are there, who might shoot are there, but they don't do nothing. While I'm talking to Zungu, he left. I don't know, maybe he's gonna go back to Chiefs or he's gonna do what, but the main issue is soccer is a business now. We as supporters, we must learn about it. Don't get confused. I remember even bets. The supporter number one, they are nowhere to be found because only in favor of loyalty. Loyalty, when it comes to you, it will be a very difficult to. You can have a choice and do what. But I'm lucky because I didn't want to struggle. It was not my attention to leave Swallows and go support Chiefs. It was that time to make a competition against my father and myself. So now the issue is Pirates and Chiefs don't ever say they can change their method. The system they run their club, nobody will take anything away from them. When they want to buy the players, they sit down, call the management, we want money, we want to buy this one. But their corp, they take money now with the back like this, and then they're going to give you players, you want to join, yes. That's why you see a lot of players are there. What happened to Lodge? Lodge is not, he just there. He was at Paris, he never win a PSL title. But he win it without playing. On the net bank day, he was not available. But that is a issue of Sundown and him. But the main issue, players must learn. That's why I always say players must respect their job, protect their talent. We love them and we feel sorry when they're struggling. Now, just imagine, Swallows, they got all people who used to support Swallows. Can you tell me that they're going to travel to go to support Marumo, Swallows, or whatever in Bloemfontein? It's only going to be those few. I hear they complain on the Metro FM. They say, now we pay our money, end of the day, the team is gone. But Panyaza comes in, they say, how many of you will be at the stadium? How many do you join the team membership card? Swallows is a big team. It's a big team. It's not good. That's why when they went to Mbela last time, Chiefs give them about 8 players or 9 players to come back. When they want to get a sponsor, they stop them to get a sponsor. Today, Swallows is no longer in Gauteng. Just imagine the big brand, the big team like Swallows. It's very, very shameless.
All right, Saddam, let's move on because Nakweta Mailiano, we need to close now. I think this discussion, they can be discussed further by people out there to understand what are the things, what's happening. Saddam, today hunali Babitsan tournament in Kosafa, not Kosafa, the cricket
T20, yeah.
Now, cricket T20, people can go to the fan park to go and watch that game. I don't have time, I cannot share everything. And then, but before I leave, I just want to say to you, look, we are a company, we are on financial sector, and then if you want to support us, this is one of the books that is our book is called How I Turned 500 Rand into a R1 Million Business. It's an e-book, you can get it on Amazon or you can buy it directly from us. So the other one is this book. This one is How to Get Out of Bad Debts, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich. And then this book will show you a lot of strategies how to pay your debts. And then I'll also show you how to get a book free from us. So just give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp. And then I also have a book by a friend of mine, Dr. Darlene Small, Out of Money. This lady worked for this Reserve Bank for 33 years as an advisor to reserve governors. She's a retired economist. And then it doesn't end there. We also have another one, a friend of mine too, Nom Summers Bugo, Entrepreneur Awakening. If you want those books, just give us a shot and say, please, can you give me? Saddam, thank you very much. We could not discuss so many things today. It was this issue, very thorny issue. And then there was also Amshlegasi going to Chipa United. People are saying he must retire and so on. But we'll look at the space. The other teams, Saddam, it's high time they must go out and look for investors. Business people must go out and look for investors. Don't run a team alone. Otherwise, this thing won't stop. It will continue like a yo-yo. All right. Thank you very much. Bid the viewers farewell.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Viewers, wherever you are, every Saturday, today is a big game. Go to the fan park around Joburg, wherever you are, and watch the T20 finally. And then we wish you good luck for them to win. And Bafana Bafana also, they play today at 3 o'clock. They must win. So we got a bang day today. So now we need the result. I'm here in Limpopo to support Cerrito annual tournament. This is my cousin, so I have to support him. And Monday I'm going back. Thank you very much.
Your supporters of Kaizer Chiefs are meeting here in Tembisa at Caprivi tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Saddam.
We're going to renew the membership.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.